Jefferson has a great reputation for training excellent radiologists, but it still prides itself on being in the frontier of innovation. It's very inspiring to come to work because you had this Jefferson brand, and now it's your turn to leave your legacy and leave your mark.
Our Radiology Residency is a comprehensive training program where our residents rotate through all subspecialty areas within radiology.
When we look for residents, we look for those with diversity of thought, background, interests, leadership styles. We believe all of these differences will allow our residents to build off of one another, and even more importantly, better represent the patients that we serve.
Today we have over 100 highly subspecialized, talented radiologists and PhD scientists. Our institutional values are to put people first, think boldly and differently, and do the right thing.
Our goal in our department is to train excellent radiologists. And one of the ways we do that is that we ensure we give our residents graded autonomy throughout their training.
So as the first year, you're dictating on day one, the attendings are reading out with you side by side, and that really is a lucrative environment for learning.
We're responsible for answering the phones if different teams call the reading room, if the techs call the protocol studies. As time goes on, attendings give you a little bit more leeway in terms of being able to read cases on your own.
One of my favorite rotations so far has been junior night float. After 3 o'clock, there's these hours of semi-independence, so you really get to grow more confident in your own skills.
The work environment is super relaxed and sociable and fun to just be in the reading room and interact with everyone on a daily basis.
There's a very palpable environment of like an easygoing, relaxed camaraderie. Even the residents with the faculty and the program leadership.
Planning your life events outside of work is something that we really prioritize here. We're all coming from different cities, different backgrounds. Some of us are married, some of us have children, some of us don't. We really find that support together with each other.
I would describe our department culture as being a very collaborative group of people that respect each other and work well together. We are very committed to providing our residents and fellows with the very best education possible. And we have a very fertile learning ground because we have the very top state-of-the-art technology in order to do that.
We have a very active research and mentoring program. Our residents and fellows routinely write first author papers and can be well on their way to an academic career by the end of their training.
The resident research curriculum at Jefferson starts off in your first year. We lead up to a project from small animals research all the way up to international contrast-enhanced ultrasound studies.
I have been really fortunate enough to find a mentor who I approached with an idea. He helped me develop it to now a pilot study.
As a resident at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, you'll gain exposure to imaging studies and image-guided interventions throughout a large health system. We're the primary imagers for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia Phillies, Philadelphia Sixers. I look forward to helping residents navigate through this big health system and really maximizing the impact of patients' pathology and referrers that we have to offer.
Not only is it great to walk to work to see these institutions, it's also great after work when you're able to go to restaurants, you're able to go to museums. You can jump on an Amtrak and be in New York in under an hour.
One of the things that really drew me to the city was how walkable the city is. You don't need a car, you can walk almost everywhere you need to go, but you still get that big city feel.
The first thing I really like about Philadelphia is that it's really affordable. Residents live in the center city, live close to the hospital. There are tons of restaurants, tons of bars, but also a lot of parks or green spaces where you can hang out and relax. One of the nicest things is the gym right next to the hospital, so it's great if you want to get a quick workout before or after work. Directly behind the library there is like a really nice outside area. I'm originally from Europe and I did like rotations all over North America and specifically the US. It was my dream basically to come to Jefferson and was so happy that it worked out.
As a resident, we're pretty hands-on when it comes to procedures. We do a lot of specialty procedures that you may not see in other places. When we have really great sonographers showing us how to use the equipment and get the best pictures, we feel confident taking the pictures by ourselves later.
I have the pleasure of working with residents while they're on their ultrasound rotation. I specifically help them with ultrasound acquisition, interpretation, anatomy.
We have a lot of patient care responsibilities. We do biopsies, we give the patients their results. We develop a very close relationship with our patients, and that's why we love what we do.
If you come here, you're gonna be comfortable by the time you leave, knowing how to do lots of procedures. But I think you also learn a humanistic element when you're here at Jefferson too. I think that's vital when you're training.
Coming from Jefferson, just having that name really carries its weight. When you go to these programs, it's not you asking them to take you, it's really them asking you to come there.
Jefferson fulfilled my expectations on all levels, so much that I will even stay for fellowship, so yeah.